Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with the final update to the Gotham Knights Batmobile. And since the previous two videos were all about working on the exterior of the car, I wanted to start this video by showing what was going on inside. And wanted to make it look appropriately Batmobile-ish, not just a stock Viper interior. And so I kind of borrowed a note from what I was doing with using the G.I. Joe Skyhawk engine under the hood. I visited some old and broken toy parts to add some tech greebles in here. What we got is the center console here is the remnants of a Transformers Generation 1 skids gun. You got a Star Wars battle droid head there on the back. You've got a Macross cargo box with a little extra piece glued to it there. And we've got some miscellaneous Gundam vents glued here and there to add some interest and some tech-looking details. And overall, I think I got what I wanted here. It looks really busy like this, though, with everything being the raw colors. So I'm going to throw some primer on this, and we'll see what it looks like then. And here's the finished interior. I did add a couple more details after I got it painted. The steering wheel is out of a Ford Sierra XR kit. The screen is another Gundam detail that I had. But yeah, so that's it. The bulk of it is Duplicolor Hot Rod Gray Primer, but to keep it from all being just one solid thing, I've also got a little Tamiya German Gray, a little Apple Barrel Pavement, some flat black, just little bits here and there to try to add some more interest to it. And I think it came out appropriately Batmobile-ish. So there's the finished interior, and now it's time to get this inside the body and get that wrapped up. And so that does it. The Gotham Knights Batmobile is now finished. There were a few last-minute changes that I made in the final assembly. The first one, the bat mask here on the front of the car, I had carved out the spoon as I had planned to in the last video, and while I generally like the shape of it, it was way too small to fit the front of the car. So instead I went with this, which was taken off the Corgi Batcycle that came out a few years ago. The Batcycle also donated its engine. Just kind of barely see it in there, because it turns out the Skyhawk engine was too big in diameter to fit under the hood. Even if I cut it back so that it was way up close to the firewall, it's just too tall for here. You can see the finished wheels. They look pretty good, fit the fender wells. And you can see the custom interior in place. I did cut off the bottom of the steering wheel because as I was looking at it, it looked just a little too close to the seat. So I figured cut that off, that'll open the space a little bit, make that look a little bit better. So that. And here on the back, got a custom jet exhaust, and that's actually a glue bottle cap I had cut to fit the bumper and the license plate bracket. Left the little center point in there, figured that looks fine. No need to remove that. Otherwise, that fit in there nicely. And here up front, got some orange lights there. Those are also Gundam components. I got those off of a little aftermarket set that was available. And if you look behind the mask, you can see I've got some mesh screen in there. Well, that's it. Those were the final details that needed to be added to this. It does need another dusting. This black paint collects dust like nobody's business. But otherwise, another project finished. I'm not sure exactly what my next project's going to be. I've got something that I'm trying to wrap up for NNL East in a couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll have that ready to go. And there are a few more things that require my attention as far as cleaning up from the water damage. But then I've also got a few other projects that I would really like to get to this season. So we'll see. I'm just not sure at the moment what that's going to be. But if I can get the NNL car done, I will post a video of that next week so that you can see what I'm going to bring down. So you can check back then. And thanks for watching.